6 things you should know about Sea Halberd. 1. Built to counter sustain and extra HP. Sea Halberd is your go-to item for dealing with sustain-heavy opponents. It gives you plus 80 physical attack and a plus 20% attack speed boost, making it a solid choice for offense. But let's talk about what really makes it shine, its passives. Lifebane reduces healing and shields by 50% for 3 seconds when you hit an enemy, and Punish boosts your damage by 8% against enemies with extra HP. This makes Sea Halberd perfect for shutting down heroes like Uranus, Esmeralda, Alpha, and Estes. When your opponents rely on healing and shields to stay in fights, this item ensures they won't last long. Here's something important: these stats are based on patch 1.9.8 from December 2024. If they change in the future, I'll keep you updated in the description or comments below. Alright, let's break down how the Lifebane and Punish passives work in action. We've got Layla here, loaded up with 6 Guardian helmets to massively boost her HP and natural regeneration. These items are exactly what Sea Halberd counters. We're going to compare the damage from 10 basic attacks, first using Blade of Despair, then with Sea Halberd. With Blade of Despair equipped, my total physical damage is 313. Let's hit Layla with 10 basic attacks. The initial damage clocks in at 301.
I shall not rest until I...
So that's the 10th attack. That leaves Layla with 10,316 HP remaining after all attacks. Now, let's swap Blade of Despair for Sea Halberd, along with a Legion sword and a dagger, giving me a slightly lower physical attack total of 308. Time for another 10 basic attacks. The initial damage is now 320, higher than with Blade of Despair, even though the physical attack stat is lower. You'll also notice a heart with chains icon appearing on Layla. That's the Lifebane passive kicking in, cutting her healing by 50%. It's the same icon you'd see if you're affected by Dominance Ice. After 10 hits, Layla is left with 9,201 HP remaining. See how Sea Halberd outperforms Blade of Despair here? That's the power of its passives. Now that you understand how it works, let's move on to the next thing you should know about Sea Halberd. 2. Perfect for physical damage heroes with high attack speed. Sea Halberd shines in the hands of fighters, assassins, and marksmen who need a balance of power and speed. It's especially effective for high attack speed heroes like Claude, Carrie, and Melissa. With its attack speed bonus and healing reduction, you'll be able to outpace your enemies and drain their sustain. Fighters like Alucard, Sun, and Roger benefit greatly from Sea Halberd because it amplifies their attack potential and lets them stay aggressive in fights. Whether you're diving into backlands or chasing down enemies, Sea Halberd keeps you in control of every skirmish. 3. Pair it with the right emblem and talents for maximum effect. To make the most out of Sea Halberd, you'll want to pair it with emblem talents that amplify your offensive power. Master Assassin is perfect for one-on-one duels, giving you increased damage when there are no nearby allies. Warcry, on the other hand, enhances all damage dealt by 8% for 6 seconds after hitting an enemy hero with 3 separate basic attacks or skills. Since Sea Halberd also provides a plus 20% attack speed boost, you can maximize Warcry's bonus damage window. Faster attacks mean more consistent uptime on the damage boost, letting you capitalize on both Sea Halberd's passives and Warcry's amplification for prolonged aggression in fights. This synergy ensures you're always delivering impactful damage, no matter the situation. 4. When to grab Sea Halberd. Sea Halberd isn't designed for the early game, it thrives in the mid to late game. During the early stages, most enemies won't yet have items that boost extra HP, and their levels are too low to produce substantial healing or shields. But as the game progresses, and sustain heroes start relying on healing-focused items like Oracle, Concentrated Energy, or even their skills, Sea Halberd becomes your go-to weapon. This item is also highly situational, meaning you won't need it in every match. However, when facing Reagan-heavy tanks like Uranus or sustained fighters like Esmeralda, Sea Halberd is your best counter. It stops them from dominating prolonged battles by cutting down their ability to heal and shield effectively. So, don't be surprised if your teammates suggest this item when the enemy lineup has sustain-focused heroes. Sea Halberd guarantees you're ready for extended fights, ensuring you maintain control when it matters most. 5. Sea Halberd's secret mechanics, Lifebane in action. Here's a cool little thing about Sea Halberd: its Lifebane effect has some sneaky mechanics that aren't obvious at first glance. Whenever you deal damage, Lifebane cuts the enemy's healing, shields, and lifesteal in half for 3 seconds. But here's the kicker, even if your attack doesn't technically land, like if the target's using dodge moves, Lifebane still triggers. Think about heroes like Natalia in her smoke bomb or Karina with her dance of blades, dodging your hits but still eating net healing reduction. And yeah, it even works if they're using Wind of Nature to block your physical damage. As long as you make a move, Lifebane gets to work. It's not flashy, but it's definitely one of those under-the-radar mechanics that can turn the tide in a fight. 6. Countering Sea Halberd, how to survive against it. Facing an enemy with Sea Halberd? The key is to focus on physical defense and avoid stacking extra HPs. Sea Halberd's Punish passive increases damage against heroes with high extra HP, so skip items like Guardian Helmet, Twilight Armor, and Radiant Armor. Instead, build Dominance Ice and Blade Armor. Dominance Ice reduces attack speed by 20%, directly countering Sea Halberd's plus 25% attack speed boost. Meanwhile, Blade Armor reflects damage back at basic attackers, punishing them for every hit. These items ensure that Sea Halberd users can't shred through your defenses easily. Final thoughts. Sea Halberd is an essential item for dealing with sustain-heavy heroes. It amplifies your damage and cuts down enemy healing, making it perfect for high-damage physical heroes. Use it wisely, and you'll be able to dominate the battlefield. That's it for now. Hopefully, this guide helps you master Sea Halberd and its hidden mechanics, giving you the edge in your next match. Remember, understanding how Lifebane works can make or break those clutch moments against sustain-heavy enemies. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more Mobile Legends tips. See you in the Land of Dawn.